Hello viewers, this na Lady B breaking news channel. If this na your first time wey you dey watch my YouTube channel, oya hit that red button and also click on the notification bell so that whenever I get any tori, any gbege, e go surely inform you. Thanks to my subscribers and my viewers for watching my videos, and those wey never subscribe, you can do better. Just hit the red button. It will cost you nothing. Thanks for doing that. So today my antenna carry another gbege come today. This one na about our able Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all the tori wey e get to tell us. Una know say we don dey fight for our own Biafra country since how many years ago, but dem no wan give us. But our leader say make we no rest our mind, make we put our mind together, make we fight, make dem give us this Biafra wey go come to stay. No be say the one wey be say go give us trouble, no, na peace of mind e go give us. So he tell us everything wey he know about this Shekau Boko Haram leader. You know say sometime last week everybody dey shout Boko Haram leader is dead, Boko Haram leader is dead. He say no, the man no die, the man still dey alive, but dem wunjure am na make am dey one corner. Say the kind injure wey dey injure the man, he no fit show himself, he no fit show him body, he no fit show anything, he just dey one corner. He talk how the guy take over from him father, say na him father be the leader before. He talk everything wey he know, how our Buhari tell am make he take over from him father, how they send am go east say make he go kill Igbo people, but he tell them say no, he no go do that. He talk everything wey be say me sef I dey begin dey wonder say all these things dey happen for we country wey me sef no know. So I know say some things go dey new to una, but I go want make una watch this video from the beginning to the end, so that more information, I go get more things, more knowledge about wetin this man dey talk, wetin our leader dey talk. So but if una get any question to ask or una get anything to tell our people, make una comment on the comment section so that people go know wetin dey una mind and people go learn from everything wey una talk. So make una watch the video.
I'm going to go back a little bit in history, but let me start from now. Our panel, this is a news headline from this news where our panel appointed ISIS West African Province Boko Haram leader, arrested the commanders loyal to late Shekau. Are you following me now? The same Al Banawi, the son of Muhammad Yusuf, the founder of Boko Haram, the person that Muhammad Buhari groomed personally to say, since your father is no more, you can take over Boko Haram. And Shekau said no, they're not English man then. This happened in 2015. Are you listening to me? In 2015. Al Banawi was released from prison. Go back to the old preachings I made on this very boy. I met him at John Tozo's court in Abuja. He was released by the Chief Justice of the Federal High Court now, John Tozo, that they wanted to use to jail me, and I told the judge, cannot jail me, you're a fool. It was John Tozo, the present Chief Justice of the Federal High Court of Nigeria, that released this terrorist, this killer of ISIS. This is ISIS we're talking about. I have their facts and figures. Now, the Islamic State ISIS, West African Province, under the new leadership of Abu Musa and Al Banawi, has taken over all territories under the control of the late Abubakar Shekau in a major revenge onslaught against the former, because when he grew up, he became of age. Buhari pushed him to go and take over his father's mantle. Shekau said no. This was the revenge. And how was it possible that Shekau was ambushed? Because Shekau attended a peace meeting called by Ibrahim Atahir, the dead chief of army staff. And when I'm giving you these facts, I don't have time for rubbish. We have the very, of course, maybe apart from Mossad, we have the very finest intelligence in the world. I'm telling you this, the M branch. How was it possible that Shekau was surrounded? Because they wanted the continuation of that very meeting. I told you this many years ago, They called a meeting, they sat together, and they said to Shekau, stop attacking mosques and Muslims. Go to the south, go to the east and take it. And Shekau said, no, we cannot take the east. I want to give you one explanation that I've never told you before. I was very, very close to Boko Haram leadership. Are you aware of that? Very, very close to them. They told me a lot of things. They told me a lot of things. Boko Haram leadership told me, I went to the name of the person, told me in confidence, the person was being held at Ikoyi prison. I was in Kuja because I was instrumental in making sure that people who are not guilty are released from prison, regardless if you call them terrorists, Boko Haram or not. So they loved me very much. I'm being honest with you. They were very close to me, and they told me something. Shekau told Buhari, you cannot take the east. That the east cannot be taken. Buhari said, okay. When he was alive, Buhari now said, okay, if that is the case, I'm going to divide the organization. How do you think that Shekau knew that Buhari had died? That was why he called the idiot, the little boy that prayed him, Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. He knows his name. Shekau knows Buhari is dead. Go and watch, I think it was the second to his last video he made. They called for a peace meeting so they can plan on how they're going to push to the east to take the whole of Nigeria by next year. That was, I told you before, that was a timetable. That is why this slaughter is going on now in Niger State, in Benue State, and some parts of Kogi. They're entering Kogi, maybe around October they'll be in Kogi. And by then, when I asked him to make reference to this broadcast, he said, oh, he said it. How many times did I tell you about Al-Banawi, the son of the late founder of Boko Haram? How many times did I tell you? Did I not tell you they were working with this Buhari government before Buhari died? If not, why would the government go and align with ISIS in order to defeat Boko Haram? You see what I'm saying about common sense? Common sense. You need to be able to reason. You know, in those days when you are small, if you're misbehaving, you have visitors in the house. Once your stupidity takes you into the living room and your mom looks at you, you will know. She will confirm a message to you immediately. And you take out your useless self from the place. Your mother will look at you, only looking at you. You will know your mom wants you to go and bring a plate, or to go and wash your plate, or to go and have a shower, or to go and take something and eat. By just looking, she will not say anything. She will only look at you. You will understand the message she's trying to convey. And I'll be my issue. That is why when your child is, you say, what I can have my issue. You don't have to say anything. Do you remember when I told you that ISIS and Buhari regime APC that they are one? Did you believe me? You didn't. Of course, in this region you're black. How can you believe fact when you say it? If we're able to reason properly, do you think Africa would be as poor as it is today? Of course not. It's because we cannot reason. I told you that they are part and parcel. They are in this game together. Buhari wants an attack on the east. He doesn't want the army to do it or the police to do it. He wants to use terrorists to do it. And ISIS was the perfect people to do this very job. I told you this many years ago. Do you know that today, surprise, surprise, Nigeria government is partnering with ISIS to defeat Boko Haram? I received a message in the spirit. Now come down on this. And when I want to preach it, something will tell me that I will say, why won't I preach it? After a while it comes to pass. You will see the facts and evidence before you. How can any sensible government anywhere in the world partner with a terrorist group? The number one frontline terror group in the world to defeat another terror group. Why has that ever been done before? That was what killed Ibrahim Atahiru. Have you heard of that? He was the one that masterminded it because he was a failure in Borno when he went to fight Shekau. Shekau defeated him. So he was very desperate to redeem his name. So he went to ISIS and gave ISIS a deal. We're not going to attack it. That is why they changed their name from terrorists to bandits. So ISIS can do whatever they like. No police will arrest them, no army will arrest them, no bombardment. Shekau can go and negotiate with them, nothing will happen to them. was to make them numerically stronger than Boko Haram, to make them the acceptable face of Islam, Fulani Islamic terrorism. And he succeeded. I know that Shekau was injured. He wasn't killed. He was injured. That's why they cannot display his body. He was injured. He was not killed. But I'm coming to that in a minute. Oh, but as you can listen, as you imagine, the gospel from heaven, that's what I'm giving you. And they know, in that spot, they're shaking. Oh, how did he know? He has come again. I thought he was no longer going to broadcast. I know all these things. There is nothing we don't know. We know everything. That is why we managed to defeat the ATL with the little media resources. We defeated them because we know what they do not know. If I want all the governors dead in one night, they will all be dead. But I don't want them dead. At least not yet. Now listen. Do you know that Ibrahim and Dahiru wanted to capture Shekau alive? Are you aware of that? So you can interrogate him and ask him, how come you're getting all this sort of... Because they know it's in Sambisa forest. Nigerian army has enough men and equipment to circle Sambisa forest and to engage from all sides. But most of the people in the military hierarchy of the zoo, they are Boko Haram sympathizers, almost all of them. Another lesson for the Fulifus and the intellectual brigade to learn from, because the Fulanis don't kill their own. Never. They understand that these are the few soldiers we need in the future to fight this very war to dig the Quran in the Atlantic. Buhari knew that very, very clearly. That was why Buhari was so disappointed with Shekau, that when they swore him as the president, Shekau continued to didn't stop. That was Buhari's major disappointment with Boko Haram. They were his babies now. Who doesn't know that? And Ibrahim Atahiru, that died a few days ago, took billions upon billions of dollars to ISIS, to Al-Banawi, and said to him, Al-Banawi, take this very money, make it possible. I am going to strengthen you. You're going to be the face of Fulani terrorism in Nigeria. And he accepted it. And now they called Shekau to a meeting. At that very meeting, Shekau was attacked. That was what happened. And in revenge for the attack on Shekau, they brought down the plane. Because two people parachuted from that very plane before it crashed. They opened the door to decompress it. It's called decompression. That's that thing they tell you in the plane. When in case of cabin pressure, loss of cabin pressure, pull this mask and put it on your face, you get oxygen. You remember that drill they give you every time they fly? These two assassins were in the aircraft and they jumped with a parachute. Then Nigerian Army, Nigerian Air Force. These are the same people that they are putting, Boko Haram, defended Boko Haram in the army. They are the ones that killed him for attempting to sabotage Shekau. And the new commander now is very, very mean. I'm telling you, even deadlier than Shekau. The new guy is, oh my word, very mean. And they now have war on their hands. I'm telling you. Do you know that the Nigerian army, do you know that Ibrahim Atahiru confessed that the Nigerian army doesn't have the strength to fight Boko Haram? That was why he brought in ISIS to do the job for him. Are you aware of that? That was why, so that there can be a leadership person. You know that thing they try to do with IPOB? You know, anybody we sack or expel, bring him, or he's IPOB after